Hello, friends. I just uploaded a video, but I forgot to. I was just looking at my videos and watching myself, and I wanted to. I found myself talking about the GJ tube a lot, and I haven't really explained a whole lot about the GJ tube. So I wanted to come on here and just explain a little bit about what a GJ tube is and everything like that. So a GJ tube is a G tube is a feeding tube. A GJ tube is a feeding tube. She had a G tube which goes into the stomach. The GJ tube is there's a G tube and a J tube. The J tube is threaded through the G tube. It's still a feeding tube, but it's a GJ tube instead of just a G tube. So the G tube goes through the stomach. The J tube goes to the intestines. So she's getting fed through her intestines right now and not through her stomach. But I have fed her orally for a little bit. I put in a hefty amount of baby food on a binky and given it to her, and she's done perfectly fine with it. She swallowed it. Just last weekend, I let her suck on some chocolate. Never came back up. She was fine. She swallowed it. It was great. So, which I did call the doctor, which we're going to get a swallow study. So hopefully we'll get that going with the feeding her through the mouth. That would be amazing. That would be great. So hopefully we'll be getting a roll on that. Okay, so she has a GJ tube. Her G tube has a bag on the end of it because since nothing's going into her stomach, bile is coming up and it drains into her drain bag, which I've showed you guys on the night routine and the morning routine. I think I've showed you her drain bag. And so she does have a drain bag that it has that's from her G tube, which is from her stomach, because there's nothing going into it. So bile is in there. And bile's like this nasty green stuff. Anyways, her J tube is where her food and her medicine and everything like that goes. So, she's been doing really good with those, but they gave her the J tube. They usually give children, adults, people that do feeding tubes, they usually give them J tubes because of things coming up that's gone in their stomach, whether it's like formula or food, or if they can't keep things down that goes into their stomach that goes through the G tube, they usually give them a J tube. That way they don't aspirate. That way they don't have a chance of aspiration, because that would be bad. So they make sure that that doesn't happen, which I don't think it solved anything, but it's whatever. It's a whole different story about that. I got talked into a J tube. I didn't think it was right. I thought it was kind of like something that I didn't really want on my daughter, and I was like, I didn't think it was going to fix any problem. I thought the reason why formula was coming up through her mouth was because it was a certain formula. I think they should have done different things before they had the solution of the J tube. Like that, they were like, well, this is the solution. I was like, is there any other solution? Like, can we maybe change a formula? Maybe her stomach doesn't agree with this formula. Like, have you guys ever thought of that? Maybe her stomach doesn't agree with this formula, and that's why it's coming up through her mouth. Have you guys ever thought of that? Probably not. So, but I trusted the doctors. I was talking extensively to the doctors, and they were just like, I'm telling you, this is a solution. So I trusted them. Anyways, I'm not gonna go on a rant, but I got talked into it by Trent and the doctors, and they thought it was the best decision, and so I was like, alright, which it's another thing. I didn't go with my gut, which I should have, but I didn't. So, shame on me. Anyways, So yeah, so that's that. And then I just I wanted, so she does have a GJ tube. We're trying to get her back just on the G tube since she's been doing really good, and we're also going to get a swallow study. Excuse me. We're also going to get a swallow study that is for to get her feeding through her mouth, and then we'll be able to do that, and we'll be able to feed her through the mouth. Yay! So I'm excited about that. But yeah, I'm excited. We'll be able to feed her through the mouth, and then we'll be able to get this stupid tube out and get her belly healing. And I'll be all, yay! I'll be all happy. So I'll be really, really happy. I'll be like, yay, babies, you got, your tummy is going to heal and it's going to be all better. There might be a little scar, but that's okay. It's going to go away. So, yes. Me and Trent are very impatient, so we're trying to get this stuff rapidly going. She's only 6 months, and she might be feeding through orally, which is going to be really, 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 really exciting. She just needs to figure out how to swallow secretions that come up, and swallow water and stuff like that. Cause she swallows food that has a taste to it, but she doesn't swallow like her secretions that come up. She doesn't swallow water that I give her, but she swallows everything else. I've given her baby food, swallowed it. I let her suck on the chocolate, swallowed it. She just doesn't swallow water or anything like that. It's really weird. Anyways, so yeah, I'm excited, but we just got to get her going through that. Maybe the doctors have a solution on how we can figure that out. How we can let her know to swallow her secretions, because that'll be really fun. Anyways, so yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell you what the GJ Poo was about, because and I'll make another video about different ones that we've had and what I liked and what I didn't like about them, and then you'll kind of understand more about the GJ tube, even though hopefully in the next 3 months, like hopefully before her first birthday, she'll start eating, she'll be starting or have been eating through orally. I want to get her off her GJ tube by her first birthday. That's one of my goals. If that doesn't happen, she doesn't get out till 2, that's okay too. My goal, my two big goals, is that she gets off the GJ tube and the trach by 2 years old. My next goal is that she is walking by the age of 3. That's my next goal. So, I'm hoping she crawls by the age of 1. I'm hoping she walks by the age of 2 or 3. 2.5, 3 years old. So, we're slowly getting there, but those are my long-term goals. I will also make another video about me and Trent's goals, and me and Trent will sit down, and I will have Trent on here, and we'll talk about our goals with Carolyn, and I'll try to talk them into coming on here and talking about our goals for Carolyn, and what our expectations are with her, and our dreams for her, and everything like that. I'm gonna be one of those moms that like live vicariously through my daughter, which I'm okay with. So, anyways, so that is that. That's the GJ tube. She has a GJ tube right now. We're gonna try to get in the G tube, so she can start getting fed through the stomach, so we don't have that bile bag anymore, because that has caused us a lot of problems. It's gotten caught on the crib a bunch of times, which has gotten ripped out of her stomach on accident. It's gotten caught on the crib a bunch of times. It's The little lip thing has been left open and it's gotten all over her bed, and yeah, just a lot of things have happened with it that it's just caused us nothing but trouble. And then we have to empty it every morning and every night, and we get about like 100 mLs to 200 mLs every day. It's very hectic. It's a very not good thing. I don't like it. So anyways, that will be that, and we'll be all good, and everything will be great, and life will be fantastic, and I'm just so excited. So, anyways, our nurse should be, our Lisa, our day nurse should be here any second now, so I'm gonna get off, and yeah, so in the next week or so, I will try to sit down with Trent and tell us. It might be the video that Trent will come on will probably be after the 4th of July. It's the 3rd today. No, it's the 2nd today. So it'll be after the 4th of July. It might not be this next weekend because my mom is coming this next weekend. Hi, Mom. Can't wait till you're here. And then the weekend after that, it'll probably be that one, or sometime where we have time, where Carolyn's sleeping, we'll have time to come on here. It'll be kind of a long video, so I'll be ready for that. So yeah, all right, I will get off, and like I said, I will make another video about the GJ tube. Maybe tomorrow night I will make a video about it, and have pictures and stuff like that. So be waiting for that, and it might be a little bit of a long video, but you will be able to understand a whole lot more if you watch that video and when I talk about the GJ tube and fighting with the doctors and arguing with people and what I wanted and why I wanted it and all those other things. So I will definitely make a video about that, and probably tomorrow night I'll make a video about it, and we'll get that going. So okay, all right, well, I will talk to you guys later. Lisa is here. I just heard her car, so we will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.